Gavin Lee with Hinckley Ropati. Hinckley, first, I just want to ask, how are you doing, and how has training camp been for you so far?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, man. Doing good, man. I mean, body's feeling good. Just been on top of recovery, just trying to make sure we we stay on top of that. But I mean, training camp's been going really great. I mean, we got a great room this year, and I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do.
Dude, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I just want to ask, how have you feel about your preparation ahead of Week 1 of Sam Houston?
Oh, I mean, I've been very meticulous in the things that I've been doing. You know what I mean? Just obviously trying to make sure I focus on the little things. I feel like especially going into the Big 12, you know what I mean? The little things are going to matter so much more. And so it's been really good. I feel like in preparation-wise, not just for myself, but the whole room in general, the running back room, everybody's really been doing their best to just, just really do what they can to contribute to the team. And so it's been really great to see.
Awesome, yeah. And I just want to ask you about the guys in the running back
Yeah,
room. So
yeah.
Aiden and Dion,
Yeah.
the transfers.
Yeah.
How has the addition of them been
Oh,
so
man,
far?
I've said this before. Those guys are dogs, man. You know what I mean? They come in with the experience that they have, with the talent they got. They come in and they automatically, raise the competition of the room. And it gets everybody, it helps everybody improve, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? When you got guys like the Aiden and Dion coming in, all you can do is just get better. You know what I'm saying? These guys come in, they got experience, you know what I mean? The way they play the game, you know what I mean? I love picking their brain with certain plays and things like that. And so it's really good to see their perspective and having them come in and share that with the whole room. And it's definitely elevated the way everybody's played. So.
That's awesome. And how's their leadership been for the room, too?
It's good. It's good. I mean, obviously, we have a lot of older guys in the room. And so, but I think the biggest thing that helps with leadership is just experience on the field. You know what I mean? Being able to play in games and things like that. And so a lot of the guys that in the room have game experience in big time games. And so what's good about that is just, everybody's just helping each other, leading one another, you know what I mean? There's not really one specific dude, it's really everybody just trying to help each other out. We got a young buck in the team, a freshman in the room as well, LJ, who's a stud, man. We're excited for his future and so forth. And we love just trying to pour all of our knowledge into little bro. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, perfect. And I was going to ask you about LJ next. That's awesome. Yeah, I think Dion said that. Yeah, he was the little brother, and you guys. Just
for sure. No, exactly.
How's that experience been for you?
It's been awesome, man. I mean, a lot of times people say, when you start to teach things, that's when you really learn it. You know what I mean? And so being able to have LJ there and kind of teach them things and try to show them the things that helps me learn the playbook and so forth and help me get to where I am. I mean, it's been really, really helpful for me as a player as well. You know what I mean? So, having him in the room definitely has been inspiring because seeing a kid like that coming in, freshman, he's a very smart, bright kid. Comes in, he picks up the playbook really quickly, and he's just accelerating, man. And I love it. And I'm really excited for his future.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. And I just want to ask you, what stands out to you about the other backs in the room, like Miles, Enoch?
We're everybody. Like I think I said this so many times, but we got a bunch of guys in the room who got grit. You know what I mean? Who's just relentless. It doesn't matter who's going to be in. Every single player is going to go in there. Every single back that's in our room is going to go in there and make plays, and that's just the expectation of our room. I don't think. What's nice about this year, I don't think you're ever going to be missing a beat, whoever's in, just because everybody obviously brings different skill sets, but they accelerate really well at what they do. And so, guys like Miles and Enoch and everybody else that's in the room, Louve and so forth, these guys are studs. Morgan Piper, man. You've seen the way they run the rock, man. You know what I mean? It gets you excited, man.
Yeah, I know a lot of BYU fans are excited. I'm excited to see you guys in action this year.
No, for sure.
I just want to ask about Harvey Ooga. What has he done for you, and what has been your experience under his tutelage?
Man, he's the man. If there's one thing that I can say that has helped me the most with since my time being here, it's really just the confidence he gives me as a player, and that's what he does for every single player in our group. He goes out there and he always tells us all the time, hey, just trust your training, trust the basics that you've worked on all sport, throughout your whole life. It's football at the end of the day. It's just football. We've been playing this since we're young. Just don't complicate the game. Just go out there, have fun. And having someone that's, as like our position coach to tell you that every single time, it gives you nothing but confidence to go out there and just to play your game. You know what I mean? No matter what happens, next play mentality. I feel like that's the biggest thing he's done for me. Not only, helped me with accelerating in my skill sets, but it's really just giving me the confidence to play.
Yeah, absolutely. And keeping things in the coaching staff. Same thing about Kalani. What has he done for you?
Oh man, he's inspirational, man. I think every single coach in our coaching staff is like that. You know what I mean? They all try their best to just instill confidence within each of us players. You know what I mean? So that we can go out there and execute and not really worry about getting in trouble for this or this and that, but really just going out there and just playing the game that we've been playing since we were young. And like I said, Kalani, he's always preaching the things that are really important. You know what I mean? Things that are not just going to help us be a successful football team, but overall successful in life. You know, being a future fathers and husbands and so forth, man. So it's been really awesome.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. And I just want to ask, like, what are your thoughts ahead of the Big 12 schedule? Like, how excited are you to play in the Big 12?
Oh man, we're super stoked. You know, we're super excited for the fans as well to be a part of it. It's just something that I think everybody's been waiting for a long time. You know, and so we're just gonna take it 1 week at a time. You know, that's all you can do. And so, I mean, obviously there's games that everybody's super excited for to go play in some very historic, you know what I mean, famous stadiums, and we're looking forward to that. But at the end of the day, we're just focusing on week 1 right now, Sam Houston, and kind of just taking it from there.
Yeah, and I just want to ask, like, what are your thoughts on Keaton Slovis and the leadership he's brought into the league?
I love him, man. Keaton Slovis is the man, man. He, I think a lot of people have heard it. I mean, he's done a great job of just taking control of the offense and bringing that experience that he's had from the previous schools that he's played at, and having a guy like that coming in has definitely been super helpful for everybody on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, not only he what's that called, elevates the competition in the QB room, but he also pushes the rest of the players in the offensive side of the ball to really just go all out for him. You know what I mean? He definitely is a player who he knows what he's doing out there, and he expects the best out of himself and everybody else around him. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. And the offensive line, a lot of excitement about them. Can you just take us in depth? Like, what are your thoughts on the offensive line?
Those are my guys, man. Those are the Hogs, man. Those guys are the real MVPs, man. I mean, you see it, man. They do all the dirty work, man, and they don't get too much glory for what they do, but they really are the heart of the team. You know what I mean? Without our old line, nothing would be able to work in our offensive scheme. And so, I mean, our old line are a bunch of dogs, man. Those guys are out there day in and day out. You know what I mean? You just seeing the way they go out there and they block for us. It just as a running back, it makes you want to play at your very best for them too as well. So.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro.
And I just want to ask, like, so you've been with BYU for a few years. Do you have a favorite memory so far at BYU?
Favorite memory so far at BYU?
Yeah.
Let's see. One of my favorite memories so far at BYU would have to be when Built came in and they did the NIL thing with all the walk-ons. I don't know what it is, but I think it was just super emotional for me just to see guys, because I'm coming from junior college, had to work my way to get a scholarship, and then finally got one to get here. And I just feel for all those guys that are, busting their butts every day and also working just to be able to pay for school and so forth. And for Bill to come in and do something like that, you know what I mean? Forever, hats off to them. And I thought that was such a super cool experience to be able to experience with the team. You know what I mean? Everybody being able to get their school paid for, man, that's such a huge blessing. And so I feel like that was one of the most coolest experiences that I've had so far.
Yeah, no, and we've heard from a lot of your other teammates just the gratitude that you have for them.
No,
what
exactly.
has the mentorship of Nick Greer meant to you?
Oh, everything. I mean, even outside of Bill too. Just be able to have those conversations with him. I mean, he's the man. He's actually my wife's family's, my in-laws' state president, and so I've had numerous conversations outside of football with him, and he's just amazing. The way he handles his, just the way he approaches life, and the way he takes care of his business. It's something that I really look up to.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. And okay, kind of transitioning back to football.
Yeah, of course.
What has your experience been going against the defense so far? Like, how would you describe a Jay Hill ran defense to fans?
Man, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, man. These guys come out day in and day out. You can tell, like, Jay Hill is getting them right, and I just want to tell all the fans out there, man, just be excited, because this defense that you're about to see is unlike any other that's been here before, in my opinion. These guys come out day in, day out, and they push us. They're bringing all these crazy things, and you know what I mean, helping us as an offense get better. You know what I mean, keeping us on our toes at all times. And so, one thing that you can expect from our defense is that they're going to make plays, and it's something you should expect every single time they touch the field.
Yeah, and you had some really exciting performances last year. Like, how were those performances for you? Like, just having those awesome performances, how was that?
Man, it was just awesome, just because, like, just to be able to contribute to helping the team win. That's just something that just means so much to me. I'm the type of person that just, honestly, whatever it takes to make, whether it's going to be on the special team side of the ball, whatever side of the ball, is just being able to contribute to a team win is something that's always been something that I've always, the way I approach the game, you know what I mean? And so just to be able to be put in a position to make those plays, I wouldn't have been there without obviously the coaches and the other players, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, I tell this all the time, any one of our players could have made those plays, you know what I mean? It just so happened that my number got called, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, awesome. And just kind of last question, just
Yeah.
want to ask, like, do you have anything you want Cougar Nation to know about you, and just a final message to Cougar Nation as well?
All in all, I just want to tell the Cougar Nation, man, that we love you guys so much, man, and we're truly grateful for your guys' support. It honestly is a huge reason to why we go hard every day as well. You know what I mean? We don't only just play for ourselves and our family and so forth, and the names on our back, but more importantly, also the fans and stuff like that. They definitely are inspiring, and then also just want to tell all the fans out there, man, just continue to be with us all the way through. We love you guys and we appreciate everything you guys do.
Awesome.